Hi everyone and welcome back to my series Let's Talk Over Coffee over my channel Right Noises. Please do comment, like and subscribe my channel. The history of coffee is not a simple timeline of events. It is so much more. Stay tuned and enjoy the bold, robust voyage of the origin of coffee. The word coffee comes from the Arabic word kawa, which refers to a type of wine. Later on, it has been called as kahve in Turkish, coffee in Dutch, coffee in English, and cafe in Spanish. Coffee plant is native of Ethiopia, a country which is at the border of Red Sea in Africa. No one actually knows exactly how or when coffee was discovered, though there are many legends about its origin. Legends date history of coffee to be started around 9th century, but no direct evidences has been found earlier than 15th century. We will discuss about two famous ones. The first famous 9th century legend is of Kaldi, which is quite famous in Ethiopia. Kaldi was a goat herder from Kaffa who was herding his goats throughout a highland area near a monastery. He noticed that goats were behaving very strangely that day and had begun to jump around in an excited manner, bleating loudly and practically dancing on their hind legs. Amused with the strange activities of the goat, he decided to find the source of excitement and began the search for it. Soon, he found that the source of excitement was a small shrub with bright red cherries. Being curious, he tried to decide these cherries by himself. Like his goats, Kaldi felt energizing effect of the coffee cherries. After filling his pocket with the red cherries, he rushed back to home to his wife and showed the berries to her. Later, she advised him to go to the nearby monastery in order to share these heaven-sent berries with the monks. Upon arrival at the monastery, Kaldi's coffee beans were not greeted with elation, but with disdain. One monk called Kaldi's bounty the devil work and tossed it into a fire. However, according to the legend, the aroma of the roasting beans was enough to make the monks give this novelty a second chance. They removed the coffee from the fire, crushed them to put out the glowing embers, and covered them with the hot water in an ewer to preserve them. All the monks in the monastery smelled the aroma of the coffee and came to try it. These monks found that coffee's uplifting effect were beneficial in keeping them awake during their spiritual practice of prayers and holy devotions. They vowed that from then on they would drink this newfound beverage every day as an aid to their religious devotion. Another famous legend is associated with Sufi mystic Gauthul Akbar Nuruddin Abu al Hasan al Shadili. According to the legend, al Shadili was traveling through Ethiopia. Presumably on a spiritual matter, he encountered some very energetic birds that had been eating the fruit of bun plant known as coffee plant elsewhere. Weary from his journey, he tried these berries for himself and he found that they produced an energetic state in him as well. Ethiopian believes on their legend and Yemen believes on their own. The common thing about these two legends is they both believe that the coffee has been found in Ethiopia. There is a very interesting story regarding the arrival of coffee to India. Around mid 16th century, if any country want coffee beans, they have to purchase it from Yemen. Authorities liked it that way and did everything to ensure that nobody could take fertile beans out of their control and plant the trees for themselves. Therefore, all exported coffees were boiled or otherwise sterilized. Alas, along came Baba Budan, a Sufi saint from India who was on a pilgrimage to Mecca in 1670. Upon his return, Baba Budan smuggled 7 fertile beans back to India and planted in a city of Chikmagalur in the southern state of Karnataka, where began the coffee cultivation. These beans began a large-scale coffee growing effort in southern India, which are still producing plants today. Do you know coffee was banned by Makkah? Coffee was considered as a drink of Satan. Which one to choose from, Colombian, Brazilian or Guatemala? Stay tuned for my next video and don't forget to subscribe my channel Right Noises. Also, please do comment and like my video.